What's up, everyone? I'm Bill White. This is Kick a Touchdown Sports. With me, as always, is Joe White, Therese Red. We're talking Sunday's matchups in the NBA playoffs. We're start off with a little Mavs Clippers. You know what I mean? So the Mavs are underdogs, 8.5 points to the Clippers. Joe, what do you think about that game?
I was high on the Mavericks. I thought they were going to be NBA champions, and then I felt good after game one. I thought the Mavericks had a chance. In the game two, I still thought they had a chance. And now that Luka has the injury, and Paul George has been struggling. I just don't think that the Mavericks have any chance anymore. An injured Luka is no good to anybody.
Yeah.
He's carrying that team. Now he's got one leg.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. It's pretty much over for the Mavs. So I think I'm taking the. What am I thinking? I'm taking the Mavs to keep it close though. I think Luka will play through the injury. Luka's tough.
What's the over/under?
The over/under on that game is 231.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game. I got the over. I'm taking the over. I'm taking the Mavs. I think the Clippers are gonna win, but I think the Mavs are gonna keep it close.
Do you think Luka's gonna play?
I think Luka's gonna play.
Okay.
I don't think he'll play.
You don't think he's gonna play?
I think he's gonna play.
I just don't.
No.
Just because of the repeated ankle injury. He just got hurt a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I believe it was his other ankle, but
Yeah, he's been battling all year with ankle injuries.
Play him for what? And risk it? Like, nah.
I think he's the type of dude that will risk it. I think he's gonna try to play.
That's what I mean. That's
but I think he's gonna get hurt. No, I don't want to say I think he's gonna get hurt again. Right. I just think it's a terrible idea. A terrible idea. He's not gonna perform.
He'll be fine.
He averages a triple double. He's gonna go from averaging a triple double to barely getting down the court in one piece.
He's not gonna get hurt. He's gonna be fine. They're gonna lose.
I'm taking the Clips to win. I'm taking the Clippers to win next on the same. But I'm taking under on the points. I think the Clippers are gonna blow them out.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Clippers are gonna get over 100.
So you think they're gonna pull Doncic early?
I think Doncic. Yeah, I do. I don't think it's gonna be a lost game as soon as they realize what's going on.
They're still gonna play another game. I think Luka will play in another game if the Mavs.
Yeah, I think
this one.
I think he'll play the next game too.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because he's that type of player. I just don't think he's going to be able to get himself in that next gear he needs to go into. You see that a lot of explosive players with their knees and whatnot. Doncic is more elusive, kind of like he's all footwork and fundamentals.
He's Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
He plays like Paul Pierce.
I would say the same thing.
Better footwork, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Paul Pierce. That's a good comparison.
Yeah. Same body type, not overly athletic, not chiseled or anything like that.
No.
Just
he's smooth.
Yeah, he's smooth. Pudgy, like the tall Kyle Lowry type.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. And then Porzingis is nothing without Doncic. Like Porzingis,
he can get points.
He'll get his points. He's the only one that's gonna score.
They're not gonna win though.
Him and Tim Hardaway, the only ones gonna score, but they're not gonna win.
That's a walk. What if the Mavs draft their backups are too inconsistent though?
100%.
When they play good, they win. When they don't, like their bench, when they play good, they win. When they don't play good, they lose.
Not only that, Paul George is due. Paul George is due.
True.
So you got the two combinations of Luka, who's obviously going to play hurt, and you got Paul George, who is a monster.
Also, let's not forget about Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, Kawhi's been giving you the number.
Averaging 33, 33.2.
He's doing exactly what you want him to do, and he plays on both sides of the ball. You know, Kawhi is a beast. Paul George is due. I can't say how. I'm just so confident that the Mavericks are going to lose next game.
Yeah.
It's a perfect storm.
Yeah. I think the Clippers are going to lose too, but I got Mavs covering. Therese, who you got in that game?
I got the Clippers. I got the over.
Got the over?
It's over. The Mavericks.
231 to high.
It's a lot of points.
Paul George gets out of his slump and they destroy the Mavericks.
Yeah. All right.
I just see it.
All right. So we got a big one. We got, by big I mean big spread. We got the Raptors favored by 13 points over the Nets.
Oh my God.
So do you think the Nets will cover? That's basically what the question is there.
Therese, what do you got?
I picked the Raptors.
Shocker.
I got the over. The over is over. It's just don't waste your time.
The over on that's 217.
Yeah, that's insane. But hey,
this Raptors just gonna kill him. This is it over.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over. It's over. But I just don't think. I'm taking the Raptors and I'm taking the under, easily. It's game 4.
You think they're gonna check? You think that's what gonna check out? I don't think the Nets are gonna check out.
I do after the third quarter. If it's a blowout,
Yeah.
they're gonna check out, and then everyone's just gonna either just start launching threes that don't go in.
I mean, the guys that got playing for him are guys that are still going to be fighting for jobs.
I know,
in the NBA,
but I agree.
They
But
have one player that's like NBA ready, and that's LeVert.
yeah,
That's it.
he's a beast.
You know, like Joe Harris?
KD out. No, he's a
Like,
he's a good role
Jared
player.
Allen?
no.
No.
No. They have one good player.
I just know, like, you know how it is. We're all athletes. We all play basketball.
Yeah.
At some point, when you're getting your ass kicked by a
Yeah.
better team, whether or not you're a
Lay
scrappy
down.
player, you eventually just say, "This isn't worth it
Yeah.
anymore. I want to go I want to go home.
No.
I want to go back to wherever I live. I want to get out of
Yes.
Orlando."
Yeah, that's true.
And that's
Lay down,
100%.
bro.
Like the bubble plays more into this than people give credit for. There's no home courts, obviously.
Yeah.
People, if you're not going to
Yeah.
advance, like if you're the Nets, you're not going anywhere,
No.
right? I mean, you hopefully live in Orlando, but you're not going to go up the bracket at all.
Right.
So if I was them, I wouldn't want to pack it in. But if I'm getting my doors blown off, I'm not playing anymore. You know, what do you have to play for?
That's
Nothing.
true. Yeah.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Just give up.
I also have the Raptors covered too. And, they're probably win by like.
You're taking the
30.
over though?
On that game, yeah, I'm taking. No, I'm taking the under.
Okay.
I took the over.
No, I think it's gonna be a blowout, and I think it's gonna be like probably like 113 to 65 or something crazy like that.
It's gonna be.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be.
You're
ugly.
probably right.
Do you think the Nets even break 100?
No.
No. Do you? You must, right?
I do. I think they'll play hard.
Yeah, I think they'll play hard.
I think they'll play hard too, but that's
I'm
great.
saying,
But
I think
mean,
they'll play hard while the Raptors will play hard, but they're not like, even if we mail this in and we go to game 5.
the Raptors are gonna run them out of the gym.
I think
It's
so
gonna
too.
be-
After the
Yeah.
third
But
quarter.
the thing is that the Nets just aren't talented enough.
They're not.
They just cannot hang with the Raptors.
I mean,
The Nets are lucky to be here.
anything's possible. After watching the Magic and the Bucks game 1,
Yeah.
like I was like, oh my god, what is it? So I guess anything is possible.
Yeah, but then
but
the Bucks became the Bucks, and
yeah,
they
just
destroyed. They had them like 30.
and that I know, and that's where Toronto is right now.
Yeah.
They are. All the wheels are in
The
motion.
Nets, though, the players, though, they can start trying out for Kyrie's new league if he wants to start
Oh
that.
my god.
I love you, Kyrie.
No, we don't.
We don't.
We don't. All right.
Big fan.
Anyways, moving on. Speaking of we don't with Kyrie, Celtics Sixers. Celtics up 3-0, so are they gonna put it away at the 1 o'clock
Right.
game? And the C's are favored by 8 points.
I picked the 76ers
You
The
picked
cover.
with the under.
Yeah, the under it's 213.
Yep.
Is the over under.
think-
So do you think the Sixers are gonna win the game?
I think they win the game.
You think they're gonna win the game?
Embiid's not getting swept.
That is.
He's not getting swept.
Yeah, it is.
I don't see it.
You put way too much stock in Embiid.
I know.
Way too much
I
stock.
love
No, I'll
I
give
love
you-
the guy. I love how he
Embiid
plays.
averages 30 points,
Yeah.
right? He's got 13 rebounds. That's good, right? But like, he's not the centerpiece to carry a team. He doesn't have.
He can get a
He
game.
himself does
They
not
need
have
someone
the
else, and
grit.
so does it. I
He
mean,
can get a
there's
game.
nothing against him.
Tobias
It's everywhere.
Harris is gonna wake up and make some of his shots.
Do you think they're gonna be? So you think they're gonna?
That doesn't
scramble
mean
and get
so
Yeah,
by
I
saying you
think
think the
they'll get
Sixers are
one
gonna
game.
win, you think that Jaylen Brown and
I think
Tatum and Walker
they
and-
struggled last game.
and they won.
that's the point. And they won.
Yeah,
I know.
Still,
I'm taking the Celtics
Taking the
and I'm
Celtics.
taking the over. And
Yeah.
it's the reason why I'm taking the over is Tatum had a bad game last game. I think he put up like 19 or something, right? But he was averaging 30 something for the first two games.
Yeah.
So I just don't see Tatum having another game like that. And I think another game without Gordon Hayward in the mix gives him more chemistry to play with. Got a healthy Kemba, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
Tyson's been playing good too.
Tyson's been playing well.
The referees hate him. But
It
he's
is
been,
hard for him to guard Embiid. It is
It's
so
kinda
hard.
Yeah.
He's such
Especially
a
when the
mismatch.
refs hate you.
There was a lot of calls I saw that I didn't think were actual
Ridiculous.
fouls. But then I also know that you're playing down low like that, you get physical
yeah. Look,
Embiid's
he's
a
playing.
superstar.
Embiid's gonna get those calls
every time. Every time he was on the free throw line the entire game.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't think if he's on the free throw line the entire game like that, I don't see them winning the game. Just the play a game they have to have. They have to have defensive stops and quick buckets. And if they're going to the free throw line and slowing the game down the whole time, that's Embiid's move. I just don't see at all how they're going to win the game at all. He needs to get everyone involved. He
Pure
cannot be on the
grit.
free throw line.
And B, they're gonna get down by like 18 in the third, and it's just gonna be.
He's
like,
back it in?
Nah, I don't think he's not gonna.
Yeah.
go out
I
like
think
that.
this game will show
He's
you the
thinking the same
true.
thing we were just saying about the Nets.
Yeah,
Like he sees the
he sees the door.
door.
He's getting ready to go.
He packs his
He's got
bag.
too
I
much
bet you
pride.
Embiid packs his bags
much pride.
before the game.
You think he gets on the plane with the jersey still on? just walks
Jersey,
right out.
yeah, he has his luggage in the locker room, ready to
Yeah.
go.
Nah, you got too much pride.
I think this game will show you exactly who Joel Embiid is going
He's
forward.
gonna
We'll be
do
able to
that.
look at this game and
He's
say,
gonna drop about 50, right?
if he carries the
50
game,
minutes.
I'll give it to you. I'll say,
Yeah.
you're right. Joel
You
Embiid
got a
is that
game,
guy.
yeah.
But I'm very excited for this game because
Yeah.
I root against Joel Embiid. I do. Heavily.
They hate
Always
Kyrie,
have.
Embiid.
All right.
Do you think so? What if Ben Simmons was playing? Do you think that it would be
It'd be a hell of a difference.
It'd be mismatches all around.
Yeah.
If we can, the Celtics can't rebound
I
at
agree.
all right now.
Do you think the Celtics would win the series? Do you think the Celtics would win the series if there was a healthy Ben Simmons?
I don't.
You think the series?
I think Ben Simmons would lock Tatum.
Yeah.
After going into the series,
You
I
think
thought the
Tatum-
Celtics
you
would
got the
easily, with Ben Simmons, I thought the Celtics would easily take them. After watching this the series, I think if you add Ben Simmons into the series, it goes to Game 7 and it's a toss-up. Honestly, I don't see at all how the Celtics, they're so undersized compared to this team, and if they can't score, then it would be a wrap.
Yeah.
You know, Gordon Hayward going down is a big deal. If that's
Definitely
the
a
case.
big deal. Definitely a big deal. The bench has been playing good. Wanamaker's been playing good.
Yeah.
They're-
We need more
Everyone's
taco.
stepping up.
Let
need more
Taco
taco.
play.
Yeah, because that means it's garbage time.
Yeah,
Celtics
sure,
are up by
sure.
a lot. I like when tacos in the game.
Like 3
If-
minutes.
If Tyson's gonna follow Embiid every time he's down low, what's the difference with Taco then? At least with Taco, I can enjoy it a little more.
Yeah.
You know, like Dennis
7'6".
I do not want to see Ennis Cantor
Okay.
anywhere on the court.
Cantor's not bad.
I can't watch
Cantor's
his
not
game.
bad.
I
He
don't
can
like
rebound.
Cantor.
He
He
can
can
rebound.
back up.
He doesn't go well with
He's a
the
decent
team.
rebounder.
He does a lot of offensive rebounds. I'll give him
Yeah.
that. But just for the style of play the Celtics bring, where they spread the court and they just shoot the threes, I just don't see Cantor face doesn't